So this has pretty much become a weekly thing at this point. I've got a ton of new sneakers to unbox, and some of them are actually really early. I've got a bunch today, more than usual, 5 pairs, and then some other goodies at the top, which I'm really stoked to check out, but let me put these down carefully. There we go. We'll get into it. What's up, everybody? I'm Seth Fowler, and today I'm unboxing a ton of crazy sneakers. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you are new and you want to see more videos just like this, and make sure to give me a follow on Instagram and on Twitter at @RealSethFowler. But without further ado, we should just jump into this because this is not going to be a short unboxing. So this first package that I'm going to unbox is obviously not a pair of sneakers. It's a product from a friend of mine named Nick Baker, who I used to work with. He's actually pretty big on social media as like a pretty well-known industrial designer, and he's actually started this new project called Almost Object, which I believe is sort of an experimental brand, and the first item that they've created is right here in my hands, and I'm really excited to check it out. It's called the Stretch Clock. So let's open it up and see what we've got. Also, this packaging is dope. He did a great job with this. I think you can actually grab this clock from Kickstarter too, so if you decide that you want it, I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to check it out. So the first thing inside the box is actually this rubber or elastic band. You've got the 9 and the 3 there. That's actually the clock face, which I think is really cool. And then it looks like on the other side, you've actually got a 12 and a 6 if you decide that you want to see the 12 and the 6 and not the 9 and the 3. But the way that this works is you've got this little motor right here, or I guess the clock itself, and then you've got these hands right here which you attach onto the clock, and then you plug this into, I believe, the elastic band like this, so it'll end up looking something like, actually, you know what, I have one made. I don't know why I'm putting this one together. I have a whole one done already. So here is the black and white version of the clock. I actually already took a picture of this on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you already saw it. But the reason the Almost Object stretch clock is so cool is because you can actually stretch it over anything and make anything a clock. Okay, here we go. Actually, a Pharrell box. There we go. Not the best example, but you see what I'm saying. It's really cool because you can throw this on books or on shoes like I did on Instagram, or on pretty much anything that you like that it would fit around. So I think this is a really cool object. I think Nick killed it with this. He always does really cool, exciting stuff, and just excited to see what he does next. So huge shout out to Nick for this, man. I really appreciate it, and good luck with this project, dude. I think this is awesome. Actually, the more that I look at it, the more that I'm kind of drawn to the cream color, a little bit more than the black and white. We'll just have to see what happens. When I move houses, which, big news coming up eventually, I'll probably put that somewhere in the background of the set, but we'll see what happens. Okay, cool, on to the next thing, which I'm not gonna show you because I couldn't get my address off this guy, so I'm just gonna kinda open it down here, but it's a bag, and it's got something cool inside, so let's pop the top on this guy. So inside this bag, we've actually got a pair of Eric Emanuel shorts. This is sick. I've actually always wanted a pair of Eric Emanuel shorts, but I'm never on the site at the right time, so they always sell out. And of course I had to go for a maroon pair because I love maroon. Actually, the bag that they came in is really cool too. You've got the EE, you've got Eric Emanuel on this side, you've got best shorts in the world written on the front, made in New York. That's awesome. He knocked it out of the park with these. But these are the Eric Emanuel, I guess just standard sports shorts. And this pair was from the most recent drop. I think it dropped maybe a week ago. And there was actually 2 pairs of maroon shorts in that drop. One of them had, I don't know what it was, what color it was, but then the other one was obviously yellow and orange, and I was kind of drawn to this one the most, so I went for it, and I'm stoked on it. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of expensive. They're like 98 bucks for a pair of shorts, but they do feel really nice. The weight is nice on this pair of shorts, so I might not grab these every week just because of how expensive they are, but I'm definitely trying to grab that Sixers pair that came out a little while ago. So if anybody has those and hasn't worn them, let me know. I'll grab them from you, size large. But this is sick. Eric Emanuel's been killing it recently, and I know it's not sneakers, but it's something that I've been waiting to unbox until I could do a sneaker unboxing video, just because it kind of is a nice throw-in. And yeah, stoked on these. On to the sneakers. So the first pair is actually from We Are Underdogs. It's the company that actually makes my signature sneaker. This pair actually came with my first sample of the Asphalt colorway. This is not my shoe, but this is actually one of their most popular sneakers. So let me pop the top on this guy, and let's see what it looks like. I've never actually seen this pair in person, so I'm stoked to see it. Look at that. Look at that. Yo, this is wild looking. I love this packaging. So this is the Comma in the Ice colorway. So like I said, the Comma is actually their most popular silhouette. It was designed by Kato Choi, who I actually showed off in the documentary, or I guess not so much the documentary, but the series on designing my own sneaker. He's like their main designer, and he's done some really incredible work, and this is obviously some more incredible work. So shout out to Kato and We Are Underdogs for sending this pair over. This is sick. I believe this pair is available now, the Comma in the Ice colorway, or it might be available for pre-orders. I'm not 100% sure, but it comes with this really beautiful premium nubuck. It's incredible to see. It feels really incredible to the touch. And just the overall sculpt and shape of the shoe is really, really clean. I've always had a thing for these sort of wraparound laces, so I love this shoe because of these wraparound laces. They really give this shoe a very unique, almost like ninja feel. It's got a really designer feel to it, and it's a very classy looking sneaker. Like, this is something that you could dress up or dress down depending on the situation. And of course, the materials are ridiculous on this shoe. That's the thing I love about We Are Underdogs. Their materials are always on point, like incredible, incredible materials. I'm super excited about this shoe. I'm excited to rock it. And once again, huge thank you to We Are Underdogs for sending this out. On to the next one. Of course, we've got one last We Are Underdogs sneaker right here. This is actually one of my sneakers, but this is a final sample, or I guess the retail pair of the sneaker that I released maybe about 2 months ago. It looks so good with these laces. What? I didn't know he switched out the laces. These laces are sick. So this is the We Are Underdogs Seth Fowler Origin in the Victoria Ravens colorway. This is my third colorway of my own signature shoe, which is super crazy to say. This pair released officially, I believe 2 months ago, or at least released for pre-order 2 months ago. And I'm not sure if it's still available. I think pre-orders will be ending very, very soon. But this colorway is sick. But the reason I love this shoe so much is because the colorway is a mashup of our two favorite teams. You've got the Baltimore Ravens with the purple and black, and then you've got the Gimaresh Vitoria, which is their football club or their soccer team. So the shoe was designed to have this classic indoor soccer vibe to it because both teams are football teams. One's American football, the Ravens, and the other one's actual football, Vitoria. And because that was our inspiration, it's got this super clean, everyday wear sort of look, which I really love. You've got a purple mesh sock liner. You've got this beautiful black suede. You've also got this really nice tumbled white leather, which is all real materials. This is all materials that were taken from within 5 miles of the factory in Portugal, so it's all Portuguese materials. And of course, like every other We Are Underdog shoe, this was handmade in Portugal, so it's super, super high quality. But I'm stoked on it. I'm stoked to wear it. I've been wearing my sample pair of this shoe a lot because it's just so easy to rock, and I love it. I think it came out great. Oh, and one other thing that I forgot to point out is that unlike any of the other Origin sneakers, this one actually features perforations on the toe box to give it a much more classic look. So it's the only one that has that, and I really love that detail. So if any of you guys would like to pre-order the Victoria Ravens colorway, I'll leave a link in the description below. Or if you guys would like to pre-order the Asphalt colorway, which we just announced last week, this is my favorite colorway of the Origins by far. I know I just said that I love this colorway, which I do, but this one's crazy. This one is fire. So if you guys would like to pre-order this one as well, or instead, or whatever, again, link in the description below. But moving on to the next pair of sneakers, no more We Are Underdogs. We're moving into some crazy hype stuff. So this next pair of sneakers is from Adidas. As you may be able to tell from the tape on the top of the box, I actually won this from the Adidas Confirmed app, which does not happen to me often. So I'm excited to see this pair of sneakers in person. I've actually already reviewed them, so I've seen them in person, but this is my own personal pair, and I'm excited to check them out. So let's cut the top on this guy and get into it. You guys might already know what it is, just from the exposed cardboard on the outside of the box. This is a pair of Yeezy Boost 350 V2s. I'm not even gonna read the tag to you guys, because you guys probably already know what it is. So let me slide open the box. Here we go. Look at this. These are the Yeezy Boost 350 V2s, previously known as the Azraels, now known as the Carbons, and they look pretty solid. So this was a pair of shoes that I actually reviewed and did a giveaway for a couple weeks ago. If you guys would like to check out that video, there'll be a link at the top of the screen. But I love these shoes so much, so I entered the Adidas Raffle, not thinking I would win because I didn't have a personal pair of these, and I won. I won my size, so I actually do now have a personal pair of these, and I'm stoked because this is one of the first pairs of 350s in a while that I've actually even considered keeping, so I'm really excited about these. I love this pair because it's such a simple and clean look. You've got this black and gray upper contrasted by this sort of cream white midsole. It's such an easy wearable shoe, and it also features the infinity laces, and this would actually be the first pair of Yeezy 350 V2s that I would keep with infinity laces, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to rock these and just have another pair of Yeezys, I guess. I guess that's not very exciting, but for me it's exciting because I like the colorway. So these next two packages are extremely, extremely exciting. And the reason these are so exciting is because these are two pairs of sneakers that I've never seen in person, that aren't coming out for a while, I think, and we're actually provided by the one and only SolebyJC. So a lot of you guys might know SolebyJC because you've seen his Instagram where he shows off crazy early sample sneakers, or you might know him from somewhere like Sneaker News because they use his images all the time to show off crazy early sample sneakers. So not only did he bless me with 2 crazy early sneakers, both of which I've never seen in person, obviously, and one of which I didn't even know existed until he sent me a picture of them, but he also started a cook group called CopbyJC. So I'll make sure to leave a link to SolebyJC's Instagram in the description below, as well as his cook group, CopbyJC, both their Instagram and their website, so make sure to check that out. But I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm beyond excited for these 2 pairs of sneakers. I don't know which one is which. Well, actually, I can sort of see it through the tape, so I know which one is which, but I haven't seen these in person. I'm beyond excited to check these out, so let's just cut them open and see what we've got. So this first pair was the pair that I had no idea was even releasing. I knew nothing about it, and he sent me a picture of them, asked if I wanted them, and I was like, yeah, absolutely. They look crazy. Check that out. The Adidas ZX 2K Boost NASA Artemis project. This is crazy. He also included the SolebyJC authenticity tag right there. This is the tag that you guys might recognize from Instagram. He has this in every single one of his pictures, so you know it's his shoe. And this is crazy. I never thought I'd have a crazy early pair of sneakers from SolebyJC. This is so dope. I actually love the tag. He did a great job with that. So like I said, this is the Adidas ZX 2K Boost, and I believe this is part of the Adidas A to ZX program where they're collaborating with 26 different brands, and I believe the idea is that each brand's name is like a different letter in the alphabet, so they've collaborated with Lego, they've collaborated with Concepts, and obviously now NASA. And I've got to say, this is like such a dope colorway for a pair of ZXs. This is crazy. So the Artemis program is a government-funded program that's mission is to get the first woman and the next man on the moon by 2024, which is incredible. And so this shoe is not only inspired by NASA, because you've got NASA on the insole, which I think is super cool, but it's also inspired by the Artemis program. In fact, it also looks like you've got the Artemis logo at the top of the tongue right there. So the shoe obviously comes in this really cool sort of spacesuit color. You've got this light sort of grayish white color on this plastic mesh material that makes up a majority of the upper. You've got bright orange accents, which are obviously part of the spacesuit theme. On the midfoot of the shoe, you've got the Adidas 3 stripes in this metallic silver. Just below that, you've got this metallic silver boost, which I love. They actually did something like this on the NASA or International Space Station Ultra Boost 20s from a couple months ago. I love the fact that they're using like crazy metallic paints on the boost. I think it's awesome. You've got orange and blue on the pull tab on the back of the sneaker, as well as the Adidas logo in orange. And then my favorite detail of the entire shoe, which is kind of an odd detail, is that right here on the heel of the sneaker, you actually have this sort of TPU cover that covers up the boost. But through that, because it's semi-translucent, you can actually see this bright orange zigzag pattern, which I love. I think that's such a cool detail, and it really makes the back of the sneaker pop. It's subtle, but it's also out there, and I love that about it. Out of all the Adidas A to ZX collaborations that they've dropped so far, I think this one's probably my favorite, just because it's the most wearable. The Lego one was cool. The Concepts Boston Marathon one was really cool, but it's kind of difficult to wear because it's all like metallic silver. This one's understated, but it's got some nice pop colors to it, and I love the story behind it. Once again, huge shout out to SolebyJC for this crazy early pair of sneakers. I don't know anything else about this shoe other than what I told you guys. I don't even know when the release date is or what the price will be, but I know it's coming probably soon if there's a real pair in my hands right now. If you want to learn more information about this shoe or any upcoming sneaker, make sure to stay locked on SolebyJC on Instagram, just because he lets you guys know about all the sneaker news before pretty much anybody else. Okay, on to the final pair of sneakers. This one is the crazy one. This is the one that I was really looking forward to, and I can't wait to see. So let me cut the top of this guy. Let's check it out. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Okay, check this out. So this is the upcoming Adidas Pharrell Human Race NMD in triple black. That's all I know about it. I don't even know the official name of the shoe. That's how early this shoe is. In fact, this is definitely the pair that he took pictures of on his Instagram. That's crazy. This pair is like on Sneaker News. This is a famous pair. Once again, you've got the SolebyJC tag right there. This is so crazy. I don't think anyone else has a pair of these early. Not that I know of. But this is, I mean, just insane to see. So I'm assuming this pair is part of the upcoming Pharrell drop that's coming in a bunch of monochromatic colors. This one obviously comes in triple black. You've got a black standard Pharrell outsole, which I love. I'm really excited they went back to the standard NMD outsoles. You've got black boost, which is actually kind of crazy because it goes all the way through the outsole as well. A lot of boost sneakers in the past didn't bother to paint the bottom of the boost, but on this pair it looks like they did. And it looks like they painted it on the inside of the shoe too, which is crazy. So black boost, you've got your black NMD pods right here with your white laces that come with 3M accents. This actually reminds me a lot of the NERD Pharrells that dropped a couple years ago. I will definitely be doing a review on this pair of sneakers in the next couple days, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And if you guys would like to see a review of the upcoming Adidas ZXs that I just showed you guys, let me know in the comment section down below. Obviously all Pharrells, or most Pharrells, have some sort of embroidered detail on the toe. I'm not sure at all what language this is, but it looks like the characters are the same. They're just kind of not mirrored, but flipped twice on either side of the shoe. So maybe it says the same thing twice, or maybe when they're flipped it means something different. I have absolutely no idea. If you know, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear it. But I really love how the embroidery is sort of a dark gray, and it really kind of blends in with the upper of the sneaker. It's such a nice touch. The insole of the sneaker also comes with the foot reflexology chart, which is kind of standard for every pair of Pharrells. And overall, it's probably one of the cleanest Pharrells to drop in a minute. It's so simple. It's such an easy color to rock. Black is a very popular color. And I mean, this is a pair that you could rock on a regular basis and it wouldn't get dirty because it's all black. It's very easy to hide dirt. It also wouldn't get old either because it's such a subtle pair of sneakers. Again, huge shout out to SolebyJC for this crazy early pair of sneakers. I really appreciate it. Guys, make sure to do me a favor and give him a follow on Instagram and also give his cook group a follow. Once again, the links are in the description below. Make sure to check them out and thank him for sending over this crazy heat. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for sending this stuff over. But that's pretty much all there is to this unboxing. Now I would love to know your thoughts on all of the sneakers that we unboxed today, so make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.